first-time visitor to Bangkok shouldn't miss a chance to catch a ride on a tuk-tuk, those famous three-wheel mini taxis that charge around the city streets. Take a trip to the Grand Palace. Within its walls you'll find some of Thailand's most stunning temple artwork, towering spires of glittering gold. Now, speaking of towers, modern Bangkok has a few tall examples. I was on my way to one of the most talked about, the home of the Western Banyan Tree.
Now, the reason this building is so interesting is not only is it incredibly tall, it's amazingly narrow. You know, it's only 16 metres from that end up to this end. And in actual fact, it's got 1,093 steps. Now, the reason I know all that is because I'm about to walk them all. Okay, see you at the top.
Every year this hotel hosts the Vertical Challenge for people crazy enough to want to run to the top.
Okay, 1 to 33, piece of cake, 27 to go.
Believe it or not, the fastest run up here was 63 floors in just over 6 minutes. 10 floors a minute. You've got to be kidding. I began to realise they weren't exaggerating when they called this a challenge.
So much for the vertical marathon. I prefer the horizontal dash.
Oh well, I was just in time to meet the general manager, Andrew, for high tea, a snack with a view.
Look around us here, you can see it's a eclectic mix of all sorts of commercial, residential, cultural diversity. It's everything. You know, Bangkok is such an exciting place. It changes. The face of Bangkok changes so rapidly. You know, every time I've been coming back and forth for 5 years now, and every time I come back, it seems to have some elements of it have changed. But what's fascinating about it is that the Thai people themselves seem to be able to maintain their culture within all this teeming expansion. It's incredible.
I was waving to Chef Sombat. He was cooking up a storm in Bayun. That means the Chinese restaurant in the clouds. Shark's fin soup. Add a dash of Chinese whiskey and give it a stir. Sombat says this dish will make you feel strong and warm inside. Hey, can I have seconds?
เปิดสาขาอยู่ในเมืองไทยนานแล้วนะฮะอาหารเซี่ยงไฮ้แต่ว่า
One of the nicest things about traveling is all the different cuisines you get to try. In Thailand, it's pretty famous for its food, but it actually has quite a big Chinese community. And in fact, the Chinese influence can be found in restaurants all over the city. I wonder what this one is. You find Sichuan style, or of course popular Cantonese style, the famous dim sum. I can just get it out of the box, because traveling means you get to practice a little bit with your chopsticks. That looks great.
Chicken foot. Ooh. Thai food, of course, is wonderfully mouth-watering. Tom yum goong soup, chicken in pandanus leaves, chili baked fish. Feeling hungry?
We can't be all things to all people. What we focus on is what we were designed for, and that's a business hotel. It's very much in the central business district. There's a lot of banking and commercial enterprises around us, and that's what we majorly focus on. And we've got facilities to match that, to support that.
Well, my next step was back to the high floors for some pampering. This is what banyan trees are really famous for. They're spas. Now we've escaped the hectic city below. Now it's time to be pampered. I can choose the oil I want too, can I? Right, so less. That's good. Rejuvenation. What's this one? Oh, love oil. Does it work?
Yes.
It does. The best remedy for a day down there in the city is a couple of hours up here in spa heaven. It's the best way to get rid of all that city stress. Then a quick dip in what must be the city's highest pool. I was just in time to catch my trusty tuk-tuk down to the waterfront for a sunset cruise.